Raj felt lost. The once familiar streets of his hometown now seemed to pulse with a different energy, one that left him behind. He saw young people glued to their smartphones, their faces illuminated by the glow of a digital world he barely understood. Every day seemed like a struggle to stay afloat in a sea of opportunities he couldn't grasp. Raj had always been a hard worker, but the factories where he used to work were shutting down, replaced by automated machines. He felt like a cog in a machine that had stopped working, his purpose slowly fading away. Every morning Raj would wake up with a knot of anxiety in his stomach. The day stretched before him, bleak and uncertain. He would scan the newspaper job listings, his heart sinking with each passing day. The world was changing faster than he could keep up, and the fear of being left behind gnawed at him. The familiar comfort of routine had vanished, replaced by a constant nagging fear. His family tried to be supportive, but he could see the worry in their eyes, a reflection of his own anxieties. One particularly disheartening evening, Raj found himself at a local tea stall sipping on his chai, the only luxury he allowed himself these days. He overheard a group of young men talking animatedly about digital India and startups. Their words were like a foreign language, yet there was an excitement in their voices that sparked a flicker of curiosity in him. It was as if they held the key to a secret world, a world teeming with possibilities. As Raj listened intently, a thought began to take shape in his mind. What if he could learn this new language? Could this be his way out of the rut he was stuck in? That night, as Raj lay on his charpoy under the vast star-studded sky, a new feeling stirred within him. It wasn't hope, not yet, but a glimmer of possibility, a tiny ember refusing to be extinguished. The words "Digital India" echoed in his mind, a beacon in the darkness. He knew the path ahead would be challenging, but for the first time in a long time, Raj felt a surge of determination. He would learn this new language, he would adapt, he would find his place in this new world for himself and for his family. The next morning, Raj woke up with a newfound purpose. He decided to visit his nephew, Akash, a tech-savvy teenager who seemed to live in the digital world. Akash was initially surprised to see his uncle, who usually steered clear of his computer. When Raj expressed his interest in learning about digital marketing, Akash's face lit up. He pulled up a chair for Raj and, over steaming cups of chai, began to unravel the mysteries of the internet for his eager student. Akash explained the basics of websites, social media, and online advertising. Raj listened with rapt attention, his mind buzzing with new information. He learned about search engine optimization, content marketing, and how businesses could reach millions of customers online. The more he learned, the more excited he became. He felt like a man who had stumbled upon a hidden treasure, a whole new world waiting to be explored. He realized that this was not just about finding a job, it was about embracing a new way of thinking, a new way of life. Days turned into weeks as Raj immersed himself in the world of digital marketing. He spent hours at the local internet cafe devouring online tutorials and articles. He learned about different digital marketing tools, analyzed successful campaigns, and even started practicing with free online resources. His progress was slow but steady. He would often stumble upon roadblocks, technical jargon he didn't understand, or concepts that seemed too complex. But he refused to give up. He sought help from Akash, pestered him with questions, and spent sleepless nights poring over online forums until he found the answers he needed. As Raj delved deeper, he realized that digital marketing wasn't just about technical skills. It was about understanding people, their needs, and their aspirations. It was about crafting compelling stories, building relationships, and connecting with audiences on an emotional level. This realization resonated with Raj, who had always been a keen observer of human nature. He realized that his years of interacting with people from all walks of life had given him a unique understanding of human behavior, an understanding he could now leverage in this new digital world. A wave of confidence washed over him. He may not have had a fancy degree or years of experience, but he had something just as valuable: empathy, a genuine desire to help others, and a burning desire to succeed. Word spread through the family that Raj was learning something new and exciting. One day his cousin Kumar approached him. Kumar ran a small eatery known for its delicious egg rice but was struggling to attract customers. He had heard about Raj's newfound digital marketing skills and wondered if he could help. Raj was initially hesitant. He had been learning for a few months, but had yet to put his skills to the test in the real world. However, seeing the desperation in Kumar's eyes, he reluctantly agreed. Raj started by creating a simple Facebook page for Kumar's eatery. He took enticing photos of the egg rice, highlighting its unique flavors and spices. He then ran targeted Facebook ads focusing on people in the vicinity who were interested in local food. He also convinced Kumar to offer a small discount for customers who mentioned the online ad. Within days, Kumar's eatery was flooded with customers. People who had never heard of the place were now lining up to taste Kumar's famous egg rice. Kumar was overjoyed and couldn't thank Raj enough. He insisted on paying Raj a small fee, which Raj initially refused but eventually accepted. The success of Kumar's eatery was a turning point for Raj. It was a validation of his hard work and a testament to the power of digital marketing. He realized that his skills could make a real difference in people's lives. The experience also gave him a much-needed confidence boost. He had faced his fears, overcome his initial hesitation, and tasted success. He was no longer the same disheartened man who had felt lost and hopeless just a few months ago. He was filled with a newfound sense of purpose, a belief in his abilities, and a burning desire to achieve more. News of Raj's success with Kumar's eatery spread quickly through the neighborhood. Other small business owners, inspired by Kumar's turnaround, approached Raj for help. He found himself assisting a tailor in creating an online catalogue, a grocery store owner in setting up an online delivery system, and a local artist in showcasing her work on Instagram. With each success story, Raj's confidence grew. He realized that he had found his calling, a way to utilize his skills to empower others and make a tangible difference in their lives. The digital world, once a source of anxiety and fear, was now his oyster, full of possibilities waiting to be explored. Buoyed by his initial successes, Raj decided to aim higher. He joined forces with a group of young entrepreneurs who were developing a mobile app for personalized language learning. They were impressed by Raj's marketing acumen and his understanding of the local market. Raj was thrilled to be part of a startup working alongside passionate individuals who shared his drive and ambition. He poured his heart and soul into the project, working tirelessly to develop a marketing strategy that would reach their target audience. However, things didn't go as planned. Despite Raj's best efforts, the app failed to gain traction. The market was already saturated with similar apps, and the team struggled to secure funding for marketing and development. Disagreements arose within the team, and soon the project began to unravel. Despite their best efforts to salvage the situation, the startup eventually folded, leaving Raj feeling defeated and disillusioned. The failure hit him hard. He had invested so much time, energy, and emotion into the project, only to see it crumble before his eyes. Doubts crept into Raj's mind. Had he been foolish to think he could make it in the competitive world of startups? Was he destined to remain a small-time digital marketer, helping out local businesses but never achieving his true potential? The setback shook his confidence, and he found himself questioning his abilities. The joy he had experienced during his initial successes seemed like a distant memory, replaced by a gnawing sense of self-doubt. As days turned into weeks, Raj withdrew from his work. He stopped taking on new clients and spent most of his time at home, replaying his mistakes in his mind, wondering what he could have done differently. His family and friends tried to cheer him up, but their words of encouragement seemed to fall on deaf ears. He was trapped in a cycle of self-blame and negativity, unable to see a way forward. The once bright spark of hope that had ignited within him seemed to flicker and fade, threatened by the shadows of his recent failure.